After witnessing the ghost vessel came to life, everyone was astonished. At that moment, the system announced, "Acquired spiritual treasure, Ghost Realm Vessel, has devoured a small amount of corpses rich with the special energy of the X world. The final repair process is undergoing a transition. Do you wish to stop it?" Xie Yan questioned the system in confusion. "What the hell? What happens if I stop it? And what if I don't?" The system replied. "If stopped, the transition will cease, and the Ghost Realm Vessel will continue devouring corpses enriched with the X world's special energy, completing the final repairs according to the predetermined direction of the advanced immortal civilization. If not stopped, the transition will proceed, and the characteristics of the Ghost Realm Vessel will change after the final repairs are completed." Brother Xie asked again. "So which one is better, the final repairs completed as per the predetermined direction of the advanced immortal civilization, or the final repairs completed after the transition?" System. If the final repairs are completed according to the predetermined direction, the Ghost Realm Vessel's functions of collecting spirits and nurturing fierce spirits will be further accentuated. If the transition occurs and the final repairs are completed, the Ghost Realm Vessel will acquire minor mysterious and enduring characteristics. Brother Xie greedily demanded. "Mysterious and enduring? I don't quite get the mysterious part. But enduring, doesn't that mean the vessel will become unbreakable?" "That's great. So, to what extent will the functions of collecting spirits and nurturing fierce spirits, accentuated by the predetermined direction, be enhanced? Can it nurture fierce spirits at the STH to 8th layers of the innate realm for me?" System replied. "The Ghost Realm Vessel is only an acquired spiritual treasure of an advanced immortal civilization. Please don't hold overly high expectations. Its characteristics are plenty, not strong." Xie Yan thought to himself. "Beep, I don't need variety, I want strength. I've already got plenty with Xingtian as my foundation. Group fights and one-on-one battles make no difference, forget it. I choose no, don't stop. I want the transition, I want the enduring characteristics." System. Please continue feeding the Ghost Realm Vessel with corpses enriched with the world's special energy until the final repairs are completed. Alright, I'll hold up, this feels like a trap. Just how many corpses does this beep thing need to finish its final repairs? I'm not going to be staying in this world for too long. The host must figure that on his own. Can I take back what I just said? Humph? Not receiving any response from the system, Brother Xie angrily called out again. "Moshi Moshi?" Still, the system didn't reply. Frustrated, Brother Xie's face turned red as he cursed the system. "I'll beep you up, system." At that moment, the tiny spirit looked at the ghost vessel and said, "What a terrifying fellow, it actually approached us silently, and has already consumed so many wraiths." Brother Xie raised his hand to block tiny spirit's view and explained, "Wait, it's not an enemy. Don't tell me. Is that your spirit familiar as well? How strange, why are all your spirit familiars so peculiar? I can still determine that Cyane is of the void attribute, but I can't identify the type of this one at all. Is it of mixed attributes? No. I can sense it. Rather than being a spirit familiar, this fellow seems more like some kind of artifact." Brother Xie scratched his head and replied, "It should, well, it appears to be one of my treasures, not a spirit familiar." Then, Brother Xie thought again. "I had previously felt the vessel possessed some intelligence, but I didn't expect that after consuming the remnants of the heavenly demon, its intelligence has matured significantly. It now has the awareness to find corpses and feed itself. Excellent. Next, it needs to devour a large number of corpses from this world. Its ability to act independently is much more convenient than me forcing it. This artifact of yours is impressive. It actually possesses independent intelligence. Given its size, it can swallow so many wraith corpses. Could it also have spatial attributes? That's probably the case. My memory hasn't been restored yet, so I'm not entirely clear." "Oh, I see. Then you must discipline it strictly. It's currently devouring your spirit familiar." "Save me, my lord. You little rascal, have you gotten so used to consuming wraiths that you're now bullying your own people? To think he possesses such a peerless treasure with sentience, truly mysterious and captivating, a handsome and powerful young man. I really did the right thing by winning him over. No, what I admire is his martial arts, not his looks. I'll show you an artifact, Xia Yan. Dun dun dun. What is this? Don't hesitate, you'll understand once you follow me inside. Stand guard outside, Cyane. If any danger approaches, just knock on the door. A flash of light blinded Cyane, and the two people entered the artifact. Cyane panicked upon realizing that the ghost vessel had also been left outside with her. What is this place? Welcome to my cultivation room. This is my usual training spot. From the outside, it looks like an ordinary wooden cabin, but the interior space is incredibly large, allowing me to move freely and train my body. Another Grotto Heaven artifact. This place completely suppresses the entire spiritual energy. No other techniques can be used besides physical martial arts. Reminder system. It has been detected that the host is currently under the radiation effects of Omega rays from an advanced technological civilization. All extraordinary powers on the host, except for the everlasting dominating fist and fist of God, are completely suppressed. Do you want to resist? Resistance will consume 1 origin point per second. How come there's an advanced technological civilization popping up as well? What kind of messed up world is this world anyway? This suppression method, is the little spirit trying to harm me? No. That's not right. If she really wanted to harm me, she wouldn't even need to say anything. Not only does it suppress all spiritual energy, it can even suppress true energy as well. I cannot sense the presence of the true flowery energy and true Mara energy in body at all. I can't even use the finger of Nirvana. I can still use the everlasting dominating fist. Truly mysterious. What principle is this? It's amazing. It can even sever my connection to Cyane. Tiny Spirit was still eagerly introducing. Here, I can freely adjust the gravity. Moreover, no matter how much you ravage your body, even if you suffer severe injuries, you won't die, nor will you fall unconscious. Your injuries and physical strength can quickly recover. This is the best place to train physical martial arts. Brother Xia thought. This is the function of Shinken plus Finger of Nirvana. This is more powerful than all the artifacts I've seen before. Where exactly did the tiny spirit get this? Does this world belong to a mysterious civilization or a technological civilization? Wait. You can freely adjust the gravity? Yes, I've tried it before. With my current strength, the maximum I can adjust it to is 50 times the normal gravity. However, at this stage, I cannot make use of it. I can only adapt to 10 times gravity. Any more and I would just turn into pulp and would not be able to move at all, which completely defeats the purpose of training. Initially, I couldn't endure even twice the gravity. If it weren't for the inherently frail physique of our Feather Spirit clan, having gone through the hellish training in the training room, I could easily kill a 4-star wraith just like you, Xia Yan. 50 times the gravity? Can freely adjust gravity, won't die, won't lose consciousness, and no matter how severe the injuries, they can all recover quickly, but only physical strength can be used. Beep, this is exactly a blessed place ideal for rapidly cultivating the everlasting dominating fist. Is it that I don't want to continue cultivating the everlasting dominating fist in the main world? The everlasting dominating fist at level S requires extreme environments for cultivation, and there's simply no place like that in the main world. Cultivating it in a normal environment has no effect at all. It's a complete waste of time. It's better to wait until I have enough origin points to upgrade it in one go. System, don't resist. Why do you want to resist? You just want to trick me out of my origin points again. Xia Yan, although you're human, your physical strength is practically like a spirit's. How much gravity can you handle? Me? Try the limit you can adjust to now, 50 times. This little girl can handle 10 times the gravity. If it were me, I'd easily handle 50 times. Whoa, amazing. Adjust to 50 times the gravity. Ouch. Beep, my bones are broken. Xia Yan, can you adapt? First time, can't adapt. Change to 25 times, huh? 3 hours later. It's already been 3 hours. After my lord went inside, we lost contact. This little spirit wouldn't want to harm him, right? It's probably not that serious. Wow, are they finally coming out? Huh, why did we suddenly come out? You were actually left outside. My cultivation room can be used for only an hours per day. I previously used it for 3 hours, so. Sorry for making you endure 10 times the gravity and spar with me for 3 hours. Your martial arts have benefited me greatly. It's only right, I too benefited from your artifact. Excellent. As soon as I came out, all my strength was restored, and I can clearly feel the bottleneck of the everlasting dominating fist has loosened a bit. This tiny spirit is simply my lucky star. Today's gains are enough for me to digest for a while. Tomorrow, I won't need your help, I'll give you all the time instead. 25 times the gravity is most suitable for you, right? Let's try 20 times first, 25 times after I've had a few days to get used to it. Ah, I nearly forgot. Xie Yan, wait here for me. I'll go to the Wraith's hatchery to find something. I'll be back soon. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. My lord, that little miss has plenty of good items. What? I quietly used the energy perception technique to take a glance. She is covered from head to toe with auras of treasures. Her chest is shining like the sun in summer. She has at least 400 artifacts, at least. That many? No wonder the system assigned this rich woman as the target of my quest. That training room is useful to her as well, so it's probably impossible for her to give it to me. I need to think of a way to get a few treasures she doesn't use and bring them back to the main world, otherwise my trip here would be wasted. However, I can't rush things now, lest she thinks I have ulterior motives. I'll need to proceed step by step. What's the matter? It's nothing. All the wraiths on this island have been wiped out. Let's go somewhere else. This wraith tribe is so small. As expected, there's no treasure here. All right. Wait, Xie Yan, you can fly? Were you not paying attention when I was flying all over the place while fighting? I thought you were using sheer strength and speed to step on air, but now you're levitating. I didn't even notice you release any spiritual energy to perform a technique. I don't know as well. Anyways, I can fly. Humph, I can fly, so naturally my lord can fly as well. How? How marvelous! Do humans naturally possess the ability to fly? But I've never heard of such a thing. Does he have a flying artifact like me? But the only artifact I sensed on him was that vessel. Let's stop talking about me. Why don't you tell me where you're taking me? I remember you mentioning before that this is the level 7 island heaven. Are we heading to another island heaven next? Another island heaven? How can we possibly travel that far? The level 7 island heaven has a total of 88 named major realms. The place we are in right now is one of those major realms, the Beast Realm, and we're in a remote, barren corner of it. Then, just how vast is the level 7 island heaven? No one knows. The expanse of each of the 9 island heavens is practically infinite, and no spirit has ever been able to measure it. Even in terms of altitude, some places are higher, while others are lower. The distance between the level 6 to 8 island heavens varies depending on the location. For example, the region we're in now is relatively far from the level 6 island heaven. If you were to jump down from this island, assuming you're not stopped midway, after falling for about a month or so, you'd probably end up in the whirlwind layer that separates the 6th and 7th level island heavens. There is a layer of violent winds separating each island heaven. Any body attempting to pass through would be torn to shreds by it. The higher the island heavens, the more terrifying the wind layers become. The one between levels 6 and 7 island heavens, even for a 5-star spirit, the chance of dying while attempting to forcefully cross it is over 90%. If you want to travel to other island heavens, you usually have to visit the ports in the major regions, where giant spirits, responsible for transport, can carry us through the breezy pathways. These are rare, weakened areas of the violent wind layers. The death rate for 5-star spirits forcefully crossing is that high. Those strongest wraiths from earlier, how many stars did they possess as spirits? Those 3 wraith chieftains were slightly stronger than me, but we are all 4-star spirits. Of course, if I had awakened my 4-star combat form, I could have easily killed them. 4-star? What is the highest number of stars? Comparable to the 3rd layer of the innate realm in the main world, and at times approaching the strength of the 4th layer. 4-star spirit? So, although the map of this world is many times larger than the main world, the strength of the top powerhouses seems relatively weaker. It's the 7th star, of course. Only 7 star? Beep, did I overestimate this world? where the highest combat power is only the 7th layer of the innate realm from the main world? What do you mean by only the 7th star? Even the strength of a 5-star is already terrifying. It's a qualitative leap. For the 1st to 4th star, there's no need to undergo a tribulation, but advancing from the 4th to the 5th star requires surviving the star tribulation. 5-star spirits possess abilities that defy logic. Even 10,000 4-star spirits couldn't hope to defeat a single 5-star spirit. Take my sister, for example. Her logic-defying ability is called Flowers in a Mirror, Moon in Water. It's incredibly powerful. Flowers in a mirror, moon in water? My sister's ability can alter the surrounding space and environment, commonly referred to as one-thought map swap. For instance, when fighting a spirit that can't fly, she can transform the surrounding space to mimic a violent wind layer. Or if she faces a spirit that fears fire, she can morph the area into a volcanic land that can burn everything. And when fighting a spirit that dreads water, she can create a vast lake of weak water, where nothing can float. Oh, is it some sort of illusory technique? It's not an illusory technique. Flowers in a mirror, moon in water bypasses the enemy's will to resist, and the damage inflicted is absolutely real. This is the most powerful technique that touches the foundational rules of the world. It sounds a lot like a divine ability. These 5-star spirits are quite impressive. I wonder how they compare to the Tao Harmony realm at the 7th layer of the innate realm in the main world. The gap is really that great. Then there are the 6-star spirits. 5-star spirits must pass through the destiny tribulation to advance to the 6th star. 6-star spirits are 10,000 times stronger than 5-star spirits. They are the domain lords who rule over the major regions. And above the 6-star domain lords are the 7-star spirits, who have only ascended after surviving the Tao tribulation. 7-star spirits reside in the level 9 island heaven. The strongest among them is none other than the greatest and most revered emperor of the Ling Empire. It is said that 7-star spirits never leave the level 9 island heaven. They are too powerful. Even if they suppress all their spiritual energy and descend with only their physical bodies, it would cause the lower island heavens to completely collapse. This is insane. The experts at the 9th layer of the innate realm in the main world likely don't have such power. Otherwise, the main world would have collapsed long ago. What's worse is that given the sheer scale of this island heaven's worldview, I'm currently in a barren region of one of the level 7 island heaven's major domains. If I went to a prosperous area, I'm afraid 5-star spirits would be as common as dirt, and 4-star spirits would be worse than stray dogs. Every time I physically cross over, I get sent to these strange and dangerous places. Are you afraid of letting me have an easy life or something? This hairless ape is so strange. If he were a spy, his questions are too basic, and his reactions are just like someone who's really lost their memory. His acting is truly outstanding. You mentioned combat form earlier. What exactly is a combat form? What a scary world. I want to go home. My quest is to help her awaken her 4-star combat form, so I should take the chance to ask her for more details. I need to hurry and finish the quest, feed the vessel, and then get out of here. This world is too dangerous. Combat form? A combat form is just that, a form specialized for combat. Only by awakening the combat form can you advance to the next star level. Isn't that obvious? You still haven't awakened your 4-star combat form? Not yet. I'm not following the traditional auxiliary path of feather spirits, so my progress is a bit slower than usual. But it's speeding up. For years, I've been dedicated to martial arts training, and I've long paved the way to awaken my own exclusive 4-star combat form. It will be dozens of times stronger than the typical 4-star combat form. That will be my transformation. I'll completely break free from the frail constitution of the feather spirits, and be able to rival the most powerful races. By then, you might not even be able to compete with me. I'm only one key artifact away from ascending to the combat form I desire, the Black Jade Dragon Crystal, a bloodline crystal left behind by a 5-star fierce Black Jade Dragon after its death. I previously spent a fortune seeking the whereabouts of the Black Jade Dragon Crystal from the Divination Spirit Turtle clan, and their reading indicated that one is held by a Wraith tribe in this area. However, there are several Wraith tribes in this area, and I mistakenly went after the wrong one at first. If it weren't for meeting you, this trip would have been a risk taken in vain. So, from the very beginning, you were planning to rob the Wraiths? Well, I did intentionally fall into that Wraith's trap initially, hoping she would lead me back to her tribe, but once I realized I had the wrong spirit, I planned to find a chance to escape. I just didn't expect her to be so impatient. Seems like this little spirit isn't so easy to deal with after all. I see. I wouldn't feel at ease letting you charge into such danger alone. Since you need it, I will wholeheartedly help you secure the Black Jade Dragon Crystal. If it can transform the weak body of this little spirit, and even make her think she can surpass me, then I'm quite interested in this treasure too. Oh my God, he is so considerate, he has such a chivalrous spirit. If I could be deceived by this face, why not let him deceive me for a lifetime? Ahem. Thank you, don't worry, you can use my cultivation room anytime. In any case, if I don't awaken my combat form, I won't be able to adapt to the increased gravity anytime soon, so it's better to work together with you. By the way, I almost forgot, since we're heading to the next island, you'll need to change your appearance. My appearance? You don't know? Recently, there have been frequent clashes between humans from the lower 3 levels of the island heavens and the Empire's borders. Although most spirits don't really care about human matters, if you strut around the 7th level island heaven like that, it'll inevitably cause trouble if any spirit happens to notice you. He's so handsome, especially when he's so immersed in the role. I see your concerns are justified, Cyane. Yes, it's finally my turn to show my skill. Panku split the heavens, and now a created humanity. The pure energy rises, while the impure energy sinks, dazzling the 5 colors, obstructing the 3 souls. By the force of divine decree command. Look, isn't it amazing? Humph? Nope. Huh. It's easy for spirits to see through this appearance. Is this your inborn technique? Strange, there's no spiritual energy fluctuation at all, but unfortunately it's just for show, it won't fool a spirit. Not only is this technique just a camouflage, it doesn't change your original form at all, nor does it have the aura of a wasp snake. The technique itself is also fragile, it'll definitely break the moment you enter a fight, most importantly. More importantly, it doesn't even mimic the spiritual energy fluctuation or pressure a 4-star wasp snake should have. Of course, you could claim you're using special methods to deliberately conceal it, but that will only make other spirits more suspicious of you. Plus, your human aura leaks out from time to time. You can hide your spiritual power fluctuations, and maybe you can suppress your aura as well, but that will still make the spirits more wary. After a few more observations, they'll realize something is off with you. I see. No wonder Cyane's disguise was seen through by the wraiths right away. No good? I'm such a disappointment. I'll do it. Wah wah, no spirit can understand me. I'm so weak, pitiable, and helpless. Feather Spirit 4-star inborn technique, frail and helpless, imitation of 4-star wasp snake. Wow, I can sense a powerful aura on you, my lord. So this is the transformation technique the little spirit used earlier. It can actually alter my physical structure without affecting my abilities in the slightest. If that's the case, even if I fight with all my strength, it shouldn't revert back, right? No. Boom. Are you alright, my lord? I'm fine. I'm used to the explosions. I knew it. Enhancement techniques from this world always have some strange effect on me.